IMDb game, Wes Craven edition. Jessica is going to call down the players in order.
All right, can I have Christopher, Josh, Keith, Kyle, Ricky, Amy, and Jesse come down?
Alright, here's the very front of the stage. Do not get up on the stage. This is my area.
One number. Don't look at the numbers. Make sure you have the one. As fast as you can. Just take one.
We're trying to
Don't
move
look at
things
them
along.
yet.
Sorry, guys.
All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to have everybody at the same time look at their numbers, and then it's going to be numbering you 1 through 7. So whatever number you have, you're going to line up. Number 1 we'll have here, number 7 there. All right.
It's like a Southwest. It's like a Southwest flight.
Right? Yes. Boarding room A, pre-board. 1,
2, 3. Look at your numbers.
All right. Let's see what number you have. 1 on this side, 7 on that side. All right. You're in the right spot already.
1 here. We need a 2 over here. Alrighty. Let's see. We all good? See,
All right.
you know, it can work. Okay. All right. Go ahead, Jess.
All right, how to play the game. We did not tell anyone how to play it, so they're going to find out at the same time as you. On the screen, you're going to see 28 photos of Wes Craven. Wow. Behind each of the photos is one of the 28 films that he directed. It includes theatrical films, including any films, anthology films he directed, a segment of, TV movies, episodes listed on IMDb, but there are 3 listings that we didn't include. So we did not include an alternate ending to one of the films already on the list. We didn't include 12 minutes of footage from an unproduced show. And we didn't include the 1980s version of The Twilight Zone, which he directed 5 episodes of. So starting with player 1, get the advantage to start off. Each player names 1 film directed by Wes. Okay?
So go ahead and turn around and face me.
And also, if a player fails to name one of the listed films, they're going to be eliminated right then and there.
Okay, does everybody got it? Okay, let's start with number 1.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Nightmare on Elm Street? Yes.
Last house on the left.
Wait, the last house on the
There it is.
Oh, yes, yes.
Scream.
Screen.
A New Nightmare.
Did not hear that one.
A New Nightmare. A New Nightmare, ladies and gentlemen? God?
Yes.
There it is.
New Nightmare.
Hills Have Eyes.
Hills Have Eyes, yes. The people under the stairs.
Yeah.
Sit down.
Failure to answer results in elimination.
Oh! Okay, go.
Scream 2.
Screen 2. Screen 4. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What's up?
TV movies as well.
Me?
Summer of Fear.
Summer of Fear? Yes.
Shocker.
Yeah. 5.
Nightmare?
Oh! So if it was a duplicate, we got it as an elimination.
Is it elimination?
It's got this. Thank you guys.
Hey, go.
Deadly Blessing.
Deadly Blessing, yes.
I don't know.
No.
Let's see, Scream 3.
Scream 3, yeah.
Okay.
You did know.
Good job.
Music of the Heart.
Yes. What's up?
They.
What was it?
They?
They? No, sorry.
Oh.
Alright, we're down to 3.
We're down to our 3. Let's go over here, kids.
Yes.
Daddy's time.
Deadly Friend.
Right, yes.
The Hills Have Eyes 2.
Yes. Part Hills Have Eyes too. Five, four, three,
He's
two,
hard.
1. What's your answer?
Sorry.
Great job.
Okay, let's go.
Down to final 2.
Red Eye.
What was that?
Red eye?
Hills Have Eyes 3.
No.
Oh, which means we have a winner right here. Everybody, thank you so much for playing. Thank you so much for, and then let's reveal all of the answers, shall we, God? There we go. See? Come on over here, you guys. Everybody. Let's see here. We've
We
got
have our first place winner.
first place winner.
Pumpkin pack and a shirt.
There we go. And then we won't let you go second. There you go.
Not empty-handed.
No, not empty-handed. Okay, guys, everybody, thank you so much for playing. How was that? That was fantastic. Okay, let's see here. Now then, okay, Jessica covered that. Da-da-da-da. Okay, so Nancy tore through that. So let's go ahead and bring up our very special guest. He is Lito Velasco. Sir, are you out there? Excellent. Lito, round of applause. So, come on up. You can. I'll let you up here. I'll let you up here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Lito Velasco. He composed the music for the short film that you're about to see, but he also has some experience working with Wes. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
So I was a co-producer of a documentary called Never Sleep Again, the Elm Street Legacy. I was asked kindly by the director, one of the directors, Dan Ferrens, to work on that film. As you know, I was a massive fan of Wes. I've kind of had a connection with Wes throughout my life in a lot of very interesting, strange ways. And then a few years later, I also helped produce Scream Inside Story, which I got to work with Wes again on that. So, oh, there we are. Oh, I didn't realize. So yeah, that was taken for Never Sleep Again. I was just happy to be there, as you could see.
So, is there anything that you could tell us about Wes that isn't out there, or that maybe you had a personal experience with him?
Yeah, so I guess I'll talk about this because it's so meaningful. The day that this picture was taken, we went to Wes's office in Hollywood, and we were there for 3.5 hours interviewing Wes. And he was talking all about Nightmare on Elm Street, his career and everything. And I had the fortune of standing in the back of the room holding a huge black curtain in front of the window, because that was the only way they could keep the light from blowing the shot. And I just held it there for 3 hours, going like this the whole time, just like staring at one of my lifelong heroes. And once we were finished, I asked the directors and producer, I was like, do you mind if I get a picture with Wes? And they were like, we're sorry to do this, but is that okay? And he was like, oh yeah, sure, take a picture. Wow. So then when it came time to work on Scream, the studio that we were working in Burbank, I had this picture printed, and he was signing posters for the crew, and I was the guy that got to ask him to do that. And I said, would you mind, I'm really sorry, do you remember me? I was in, he's like, you're the guy that was holding the tarp up. Yeah. I was like, would you mind signing my picture? He's like, no, of course not. And he signed it very kindly, said, may all your screams come in the movies only. And I just told him, I was like, I'm such a huge fan. You've been such an influence on my life and my career, and Nightmare on Elm Street changed my world, and I'm honored to be in your presence. And he like looked at me and he was like, and he gave me a big hug, which is one of my favorite memories in my lifetime. So.
Okay, so I guess this answer to the question, was he that nice?
Oh yeah, he was incredible. Wes was a sweetheart.
Oh man, that's awesome. Well, thank you for sharing that with us. That was super cool. But you're also here. Give him a round of applause. So we're also here because we are sharing a short film you had a part in. And can you tell us a little bit about what we're going to see and what you did?
Yes, so it's interesting because this film, I got to work on this film because Michael Granberry, the writer-director, the guy that animated, the guy that did pretty much everything on this film except for the music, he and I met through Never Sleep Again because Michael was the guy that did the stop-motion main titles, end titles, interstitials, all that. So he and I met each other because of Wes. And we worked on a few projects together, and this film was a COVID project of his. everyone was in lockdown. He was very, very bored, so he started making this film, and he asked me to score it, and what you're gonna see is what we made, and it's being very well received, so we hope you enjoy it.
Excellent. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Libet.